So anytime anyone, anywhere on the internet writes a post or does a video about women being careful when they go out at night and women having to be careful of men, there's a contingency of men who always respond and in this way. They're just the biggest piss babies in the whole world. And they usually have two things they'll bring up, and I want to debunk both of those. The first one tends to be, men will say, well, men are more likely to be the victim of violent crime, because obviously they're not really understanding. And so this is what let's debunk that one first. Number one, who are they the victims of? Of course, other men. So we're still, making it very clear that men are the problem. But secondly, men are not understanding either that, or they're either not understanding or they're not trying to understand because they want to play the victim. They want to avoid accountability like so many men do. That the women aren't just worried about violent crime. Yes, that's a concern, but it's so much bigger than that. It is intimidation. It's sexual harassment. It is groping, catcalling. It's men invading their space, men stalking them and following them home. It's men just being creepy men being entitled to their space, entitled to their time, men just deciding that they want to do something to make a woman uncomfortable, whether on purpose or inadvertently. And all of that adds up to quite a bit that demonstrates that women are right to be concerned when they go out in public, to watch out for men. And men, if you don't try to use this violent crime statistic as if it means anything, because it doesn't. And the second argument that men try to make, or the second thing they try to bring up, is that intimate partner violence, IPV, between lesbian couples is higher than any other type of couple. And they think this means something. Well, like, look, women are violent too. I'm a baby. And so let's just address that. The data from that singular study that every man has for some that's all in the men's rights groups, I guess. I don't know, the singular study from that they have. The data from that skewed because the data doesn't consider the fact of where or when those people experience the IPV. And for a lot of women in same-sex relationships, they experienced IPV at the hands of a man in a prior relationship before they started dating or were married to a woman. And when both women who are in a same-sex relationship experienced IPV at the hands of a man in previous relationships, it's going to skew those statistics. And so this once again demonstrates that women are in the right, that women make sense. It's rational for women to be concerned about men because men are, the world's largest predator.
And this is bacon.